Hey, I'm super excited to bring Cubeet your way because Cubeet is one of our new flagship products that brings about a new way of getting attention from your website. Now, you could, of course, you agree with me that the old pop-up form pattern, it's of course boring and our users have become too used to it. So as the time goes, we're looking for new ways to grab attention of website visitors, and Cubeet has one of such solutions. And you will agree with me that even Facebook and YouTube are also moving the same way too. If you look at YouTube right now, see here, you can see this pop-up video that calls attention, showing that Techno is also promoting right inside of YouTube. So with Cubeet, you could take off the entire old form of pop-ups on your website and have your website having pop-ups like this playing video right on screen, and you could also click out here for it to redirect you to the story page where you can also share your video or content on Facebook, on Twitter, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and you could also copy the link. You could also scan the generated quick response code. Now, how does it all play out right inside of your Cubeet dashboard? It all starts with creating a new pop-up. Once you hit on create new pop-up, so right inside of Cubeet here we have tons of templates which you can just select and start building upon. These are videos and animated pop-ups which we have that replaces the traditional old system of having pop-ups on your website. So you can choose from any of the categories of template collections: fashion, social, advertisement, e-commerce, beauty, and of course others. Of course, if you scroll down, you see collections of our template right now. You can also choose to build from scratch and get to see our stunning pop-up builder. So let's go create from scratch. So right inside our builder here, you see tons of tools you can work with. You have the text tool, the image, the video, the shape, the button, and of course we have all bricks right here which you can scroll to view all image, video, shape, emoji, GIF, blog, audio, icon, sticker, gesture, illustration, frame, logo, button, pattern, slogan, people, products, scribble, emoji. And if you look at people, we have the people character which you can work with to create any of your designs you want. But now let's go ahead to get on the engagement part of this. On the engagement, you can create a question which engages your users right on your site. You could also set up here, this is how your engagement looks like, your question looks like, and you could have your inquiry, see how the inquiry looks like. You could also set up a survey, you could also set up a presenter, you could have an email, you could have a colors pop-up button there, you could have a social media, you could also set up a rating, you could have a click to chat with us functionality. You can also set up several cards. We have the Twitter cards, we have the YouTube cards, we have the Amazon card, the Shopify store, a PayPal, the Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee, SoundCloud, website, and blog, and a whole lot of others which is coming your way. So let's quickly set up one pop-up together and have it up on our site and see how this plays out. So right on our free canvas here, I want to go over to engagement. I want to have a pop-up video which we can set up. So I'm going here to select the presenter. So we could have a presenter like this, and right on the screen I could also come over to change my video. So whatever it is your product is all about, you could search, of course, from our banks of videos to pick what fits your offer. So let's just say e-commerce. Let's see if we could have a video around. Alright, I think let me work with this dude here. So I want to work with this video so you see how clean it is. It's just about to sell the sneakers. I could go over to have some further engagement right now. So if I have a store that sells sneakers, this video would just be the best fit for me to engage my audience right on my site. So if I don't have, I could come over to set up a buy button, or it could be an engagement that redirects to my store, my checkout. So I want to add a button. So of course I want to leave this as buy now. So the purpose of this demonstration, my bio now, I'll be redirecting it to my website. So I could just have this redirect to a link or redirect to another pop-up. So I'm redirecting to a link. So assume that this site it's your buy link. It could also be your affiliate link to Amazon. So let's just say Amazon.com, and of course you have your link right there. So let's just have it that way. I can come over to add some animation to this. On my button, I want it to just flash in, of course, so that calls attention. I could still want to change this to a more catchy color, whatever catches the attention more, so you could have it that way. So once you have that, you could also play around with the text color, whatever you want. I could reposition this wherever I wanted. I could have it at the top right now or next to this. Okay, let's say we have it right there. So once I'm done with this, I just have to click out here and I can come over. I could choose to play to preview what we've done, which is the animated button here. I can then come over to export as pop-up. So once I hit on export as pop-up, right, so here the pop-up design has been saved successfully. So once you have the new pop-up set up correctly, you need to go over to the action summary here to see your pop-up. So right here you can see newly created pop-up. Our pop-up has not gotten any view, no clicks, no audience, no conversions right yet. So you can see here you can set your URL tags, which you've seen. You can give your pop-up a name, you can give your pop-up a title, you could also add some description to your pop-up. So we'll go about setting all of these, and of course you get to see that you can assign this to a widget. I'll also show you in a bit how you can go creating a widget right from the top here. But let's play around with this and see how this turns out. So let's just call these sneakers sales. Right here it's wearing new sneakers. Right, so we have it there. I can also call on my page description. You can now click to buy this sneakers at a discounted rate. Right, so we have it right there. I already have a widget, so this is assigned to my blog or website. I'm also going to show you that's this particular widget. I want to change this video to that which we've just newly created. So coming back here, I'm saying how should this be shown. On page load it should show, or on page exit it should show, on scroll it should show. So of course on page load I want it to always show. So I can come over and save this. Now the next concern is how you want this to display. I want this to display at the middle of my website view here. So all I need to do, I will say it should be on center. You have top left, you have top right, you have top center, bottom left, bottom right, bottom center, center left, center right, center random. So I want to set this to center. Now you have an option to have this show as modal, and of course if it does show as modal, it of course covers the blind to the entire content of your website, and that's just what will stand out to grab the attention of your website visitors. So I want to turn this as a model, and I want to also turn this to auto expand. I could also say I want to allow sharing, allow full screen here. You can also allow close if you want to make it responsive. So if it's obstructing a user is already used to it, you can turn it off. I can also go ahead to add my Google Analytics, Facebook pixels, and if I have other tracking scripts or other ad script for retargeting, I could do so to add the code here. So I can come there. So at this point, I've saved my content, I've saved my pop-up. But now, if you look at this, you can choose to preview your pop-up. So this is exactly how your pop-up is going to look like. You have the title, header, you have the share, you have the buy button. And once you click on it, it redirects you to Amazon, so that's working rightly. You can share Facebook, you can share Twitter, you can share WhatsApp, in LinkedIn, as well as on Pinterest, and if you could copy the direct link. So coming back to your Cubeet, you see right here we have another stunning feature here that is called sequences. So sequences allows you to set a funnel step which you've created in your pop-up design. Now in this particular pop-up we created a funnel step, a one-step flow, which when you click on the buy button, it should bring you to Amazon. You could have several other funnel steps which you could add, could be to show other pops up or other chain of sequences you've set up. So that's exactly how this works. And of course, you could choose to edit your pop-up. You could also click to see the interaction of this pop-up. So once you see the interaction, as in the number of visitors that have responded to it, if they've dropped a message, if they've responded to your survey, if there are other questions which they've raised. So at this point, let's go see how our pop-up will behave on our blog page. So we have it right here. So you can see a pop-up coming up. So it takes me to the Amazon page. So several interactions we can set up right inside. So if you refresh this page, you're going to see the analytics. So depending on your choice template, you can walk around several options. So we could have attention grabbing template just like this. So you can see animations, videos. So in a short, we say Cubeet, it's a replacement of the old traditional pops up with video grabbing attention pops-ups on your website. So you could have users to enroll, you could have users to share your social handles, you could download the file, you could also get forms as well as the opt-ins, which will integrate directly into your autoresponder. So that's how powerful our Cubeet is. Thank you.